Welcome here at sharing time at lifeofahippieCEO.com. And today it sucks. Yeah, I feel like I just want to lie in my bed all day and forget that I exist. It's not been like that the whole day, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm going through so much already. I'm still not sure about the administration issue that I shared about. And now I all of a sudden traveled to the Netherlands to figure it out, hopefully. And I'm still in that process. Hopefully tomorrow I can call the government and get clearance on whether everything is already figured out. I generally do feel more hopeful about it than in my last sharing video. But it's still difficult, and it's difficult to be away from home without planning for it. And I'm currently staying at my parents' place. They are being very sweet, but it's just not home, and it's still my parents with whom I can't really talk about emotions or entrepreneurship, and they can help me in really practical ways, and they're really trying their best for me. But, I don't know why that makes me cry, but I'm glad that I can finally feel some tears, because for so long I felt like I actually just wanted to cry and I just couldn't. I feel so small and so lost. Like I'm not worth anything, like I can't help anyone, like it was just one horrible joke that I decided to give courses. I feel like I can't do anything, and it all feels just way too hard and too difficult, and being in my company is already so, it asks so much of me, and now all this traveling and administrative stuff, I feel like I can't take it anymore, and I feel so by myself. I can't really talk to it. Well, maybe if I really tried, I could talk to people, but all the people that I see in real life are people who don't understand my business, and normally my boyfriend can be, even though he doesn't really understand it, he can be really supportive, and he heard me talk a lot about it, but now he's not here, of course. And then Julia is all the way in Thailand. And I have so little business friends still. Tonight I'm going to visit an old friend of mine, and he has a girlfriend who is an entrepreneur, so I look very much forward to meeting her. And at the same time today I just feel like, oh no, I just can't do anything. I just want to hide and cry, and everything feels too difficult right now. Even when I think about it, like today, for the first time in I think a few months, I felt again like this, really considering if I should just quit it all. Thought I can also just take the easy route. I can just live from from my boyfriend's money. Just do household chores or something and have kids. And forget about the rest of life, and then I don't have the registration issue anymore, then I don't have to coach people through my course, and I don't get emails that ask me questions which are scary to me. Then I don't have people who say, "Oh, I haven't seen as much results with your course as I hoped yet. What do I do?" Oh my god. It all just feels like some major mistake, and I feel like I'm just crazy in my head for thinking I could do it. Like I just don't have any sense of reality, and I should better go just to a hospital. Oh, I'd love right now to live in those places where they put people who are not. I never know how to call that in English. You know, the people who have weird ideas in their head. Uh, People who are not well in their mind. The sick mind hospital. I would love to be there. No one would have any expectations from me anymore. And I could finally just be me. I don't have to do anything. Don't have to work. Don't have to figure out how to make money. I don't even have to take care of myself. There's nurses for that. Maybe they put me full of medicine, drugs. And then I don't have to feel anymore either. That fixed. Yeah, right now I can really relate to those people who just don't deal with things, who have feelings and put it away immediately and forget about it. Yeah, I can now see how tempting that is. To just live the average life. Run away from everything. Oh, I'm so scared. So scared that I can't do it. Oh, and I feel so ugly. I feel too ugly to make movies of myself. Too ugly to live. Yeah. They're so terrible that we can. I don't know if I'm the only one. I guess not. That we can, as humans, really have this perception of I'm so ugly I shouldn't be alive, or I'm so ugly I shouldn't meet people. I should hide from society because I'm too ugly. Felt like that many times. Just feels like too much. I can't do. I can't even talk anymore. Oh my god. I just want to forget about commit happiness. I just want to run Life of a Hippie CEO, and then I realize it doesn't make sense to run a business in which I teach people how to run a business if I haven't done so myself or not successfully done so myself. Oh, and then in time it would just be the same. I would just have the same amount of doubts. I hate this. Can't believe it. I worked so hard for so many years on this already. Done so much personal growth. Done so much business education, and then here I am having some sort of result. I do see things are improving. But yeah. What good is it? I just want to die. That's not really true, but it seems so wonderful right now to dissolve in the unity of all that is, of eternal love, and just be love. And instead of feeling like you're some sort of nothing, worthless thing that can't do anything and has to do a lot and should be able to do everything. Oh my god. Sometimes like for instance, this morning I got an email from someone who asked me a question about my course and freaked me out, but then after some time I realized, oh, I actually kind of do have an answer. It's just me being insecure and assuming I don't know how to do this stuff. But then today the second email, and that's I've the whole week been getting these questions about my course, and every question feels like I've never taught this to other people before, and just every question feels like such an assignment of, oh god, now I have to figure out what to answer to that and how to help people with this, because I only did it myself, and for me it just all worked. And I can't believe it. I tried to improve the course so much after I had the testers going through it. I felt like I gave so much support for people, so much, to have success with it and meet their inner guides. And now, because those people emailed me, I feel like it's still not enough, and that makes me scared. It's never enough, or I'm not enough. And I wish I never created a course in the first place. What a stupid idea. Oh, all these things I right now feel like I should never have done, like moving to Germany, starting a company, teaching a course, choosing to live this life. Oh my god. Is it ever going to be easier? I kind of felt like it was. It felt like, whoa, I'm making more money in my company. And earlier this week, that felt really amazing. I thought, well, once I have this, I can't stand my hair either. Stupid things. I'm going to hide. I don't want to do movies anymore. Okay, this got me distracted. I feel really like a crazy person now. But I guess everyone has these moments, but we just don't talk about it out loud. Maybe not even loud enough to notice ourselves that this is our feeling and would love to behave. Yeah, so this Thursday when I unexpectedly traveled to the Netherlands, I thought once I have this administrative stuff figured out, which felt doable at that time, and felt good to take action even though it meant I had to travel so much. I thought, then, whoa, then the whole world lies in front of me, and I can just do whatever I want. I can run my successful company. I can grow it so much this year. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to make a living from my company. Yay. That's somewhat how I felt. And now I just think, what a bullshit. I can figure that maybe, hopefully, if I ever fix my administrative stuff, then I still have to realize I'm not able of running a company and teaching people anything. And oh my god, everything is too much right now. Even the smallest thing. Don't understand it. I haven't felt this horrible before. I mean, that's not true. Definitely have. But what I mean is, the last days I felt kind of okay, a bit stressed, but okay. And now it just all collapses. I feel so tired of doing it by myself. Of always having to be the strong person because there's no one else who can do it for me. Yeah. I don't know if I even have anything more to say about it. Lately, now Commit Happiness has started to grow. I start to become a bit scared that maybe some people from Commit Happiness are finding out about Love of a Hippie CEO. And I can only say this while I pretend that that's actually not happening. And I wouldn't be able to say it if I really knew that someone who knows me from Commit Happiness is watching this. Even though honor transparency so highly with Commit Happiness as well, and I try to. Oh, I hate my head like this. Yeah, I really hate it. And I hate how this weird scar thing that I have is so obvious today on video, and then here's a wound, and it gets even worse. And what you can't see is that, maybe now you can see it, I have a wound here. It doesn't look so bad on the video, but in real life it's like red. It's really obvious actually. And it's just been there for months. It's just not healing or something. And I'm scared that the rest of my life I'll have a wound on my nose. I hate being a human. You all the time have to care about your body, but you have no control over it. I'm fatter than ever. Seriously? I just found out that I haven't been on a scale in a long time, and a few weeks ago I just found out I gained like 7 kilos or something, which is a lot. It's a lot. I've never in my life been so heavy. And I don't understand it because I eat healthier than before. Actually, I feel like I'm less sugar addicted than before. Don't get it. Feel so powerless. Feel freaked out because I think, what if I'm going to be fatter and fatter and I'm already too fat? And yeah. So, but yeah, then on Hippie CEO, I don't know. With Commit Happiness, I'm still a bit more conscious and thoughtful about what I share in here. With Hippie CEO, it's just like, whatever, I just put all my ugliness here. I'm just going to, I don't know. It's different. It's different. And then sometimes I complain a bit about Commit Happiness here as well. And that feels a bit awkward if someone would see that while they are reading my mails from Commit Happiness saying like, oh, I love this company. Which, you know, it's also true, but I don't feel comfortable saying it there if I at the moment feel like it's just all too hard. Or maybe I say it, but in a different way than here. Just less bold, more thoughtful, less, oh, I hate everybody who doesn't buy from me, you know, because that would just be weird. And I know it's not true. I don't want to tell people I hate them, even though of course there are times that I feel hateful. Hateful is such a strong word, but that I do feel frustrated that people only do my free stuff. Even though I love honesty, I think that's not really the place to then send those people an email to say like, oh, I really hate that you didn't buy anything from me. Oh, yes, that would feel like blowing up my company, but sometimes I already feel like I do. Maybe I'm just self-sabotaging, I don't know. But like, I've had so many unsubscribes lately. And sometimes I used to be really sad about unsubscribes. Then there was a time where I was just having a healthy relationship with unsubscribes. And then lately I noticed just some kind of relief of, yeah, whatever, leave me, let's burn it all down to the ground. Not every time, but there are moments in which it, yeah, just gives me some sort of satisfaction of let everything that's fake in my life just disappear so I really know what I've got. Even though I'm scared that that's horribly little. So, I'm just dragging myself through the day, wishing I never was an entrepreneur. Hooray! Being very grateful that at least it's not always when I feel so shitty like this. I'm really happy that my worst case scenario looks something like, oh, let's become a housewife. Let's become a stay-at-home mom. And then I feel grateful that I have a boyfriend who would probably be sort of okay-ish with that. especially if it came because I'm just having an emotional, mental, nervous breakdown all at the same time. But then when I feel slightly, even just slightly better than this, I know it's not an option. And I know Bear knows it too. Okay, so he's going like this. It's not a backup option. No, bitch. You wouldn't be happy not being an entrepreneur. I know deep down in your heart you want it. And you can do it too. You just have to figure out the right way. But it's there in your heart. And I know in a few years' time you'll look back on this video and be so happy that you kept going. Because it brings you everything you've ever wanted in life. And I'm sure you can help people because you already did. You had people who were very happy with your course. And as you grow as a teacher, so will the results of your course. You've got this, Luke. Okay, well, Bear, yes. I really appreciate you telling me that, but I feel like it's just bullshit. Oh. Can I now apply for the hospital for the mentally ill? I finally found the word. Oh my god. Oh, you cannot. Because even if you're mentally ill, you have to be here and teach people how to become mentally ill themselves. Because this is such a valuable thing. You have a wonderful gift for the world. You live life in a very extraordinary way. And if you teach people how to do that, they will become very happy and grateful. Thank you, Beer. Thank you. So, I stopped a little bit, 5 years, caring about making long share videos because this past few weeks I've clinged on to Leonie's videos and blog post. I found some relief in hearing from her how things have gone, especially if they were difficult, like her pregnancies, for instance. And then I'm sad if after 10,000 words the blog post ended. And I'm sad when after half an hour of not really interesting things the video ended. So I thought, yeah, what the fuck, maybe I'm just being so concerned about these things and having to be to the point and short and stuff, and maybe people don't even care or would rather have me long-winded. I never get that word. Long videos. But I might never stop. I could go on like this forever, I guess. Drama is a very time-consuming activity. I can entertain myself with this for hours. Okay, entertainment is a big word, but yeah, it could probably go on like this for another hour. So I'll see you in the next video, and I'm going to wish it will be the video in which I say, guys, I did it all. I fixed the registration issues, and I helped people find their inner guides. It's so fucking amazing. I'm so glad I didn't quit. Bear was right. Can I say a last word? All the other entrepreneurs like you who are watching the video right now, I think you are all amazing people. Because yes, it's not easy to choose the path least traveled by, but you are doing it because it's in your heart. And probably you'll change the world with it and make it a better place. But even if you do not, you teach people by example to follow your heart, to follow their heart. And this will make the world a place that's more in love. Okay, thank you very much, Pierre. You're welcome. See you next time.